Alright, so I just kind of want to make a video kind of like this, because why not? Um, but yeah, I guess this is just for anyone who, I don't know, feels like they are failing at YouTube because their videos aren't the greatest, and it's just like, you know, it's fine if your videos aren't the greatest. Not everyone has the $1 million setup to make the most amazing videos ever. Like, I've been doing this for over 10 years now, and I don't have the greatest setup for this sort of thing. So, my videos aren't always going to be the best thing ever, I don't have that kind of money, and most people aren't going to have that kind of money to make their setup super amazing and perfect for YouTube videos, you know? You kind of just have to work with what you have. And I mean, also, in the early days of YouTube, if you were around for that, people just did whatever. We had these shitty little cameras back when YouTube started, and no one gave a shit. But nowadays, there's people that are just like super critical of whatever videos because you don't have the most perfect sound and the most perfect video quality, and it's just like, N- of course not. Like, I don't have like $5,000 to drop on this like amazing camera or this amazing microphone, And I mean, sure, like you could probably get a really good microphone or a really good camera for cheaper than that, but still, I don't have the money to just be dropping on 500 different fucking things that are like super high end and really good at this or that. And so it's just like, why are you expecting YouTubers to have super good setups as if they're gonna be in a fucking movie theater? We're not professional filmmakers, we're not professional audio people, we're not gonna have that kind of thing. Or with like lighting and stuff, like not everyone has the money for extra like lights, like, the ring light or those whatever I what are those lights called that have like the weird little umbrella sort of thing, or like, they have the little box sort of things. Don't remember what they're called, but not everyone has money for lights like that. So we just go with like the shitty overhead light or a little lamp that we have. And it's just like, you know, we're just gonna work with what we have. Or, we can use the light from outside when it's daytime and have the sun do it for us. And it's just like, we're just gonna work with what we have, and that's fine. Yes, you can strive to, make your videos better. You can work to get better equipment. You know, you can always work at getting better things, but it's okay if your videos aren't like fucking movie level quality shit, because of course they're not gonna be movie level quality shit. Like, you're not gonna be making movie level quality shit. Like, you're gonna make just your level of stuff that you have. Like, you know? I feel like people forget that YouTube isn't like watching normal TV, you know? Like, you don't need super amazing, high quality shit. You just need to have a camera and a microphone or whatever sort of recording software, and then just hit record. That's all you really need. You can literally just use your phone or download like OBS or some shit and just start recording. You don't need to have it be as if you are making a high budget movie or TV show. Like, that's not realistic for everyone. And like, you can try to get better stuff, but whether or not you're actually gonna get that better stuff is, depending on if you can actually get enough like money and stuff. But like, you don't really need that better stuff. It's not like you're actually gonna, you know, put it on TV. You know, it's not like, I mean, well, millions of people could see it, but like, the chances of millions of people seeing it is not that high. So it's kind of just like, whatever. Especially if you're starting out, it's kind of just like, you're not, you don't need that super high quality stuff, and you're probably not going to get that many views on your first few videos unless you get really lucky. But, or like, I don't know, you've done other channels before and then you're gonna make a new one and try to gain the system somehow. But, you know, it's just like people need to not expect to have this amazing setup right off the bat, or this amazing setup from every single YouTuber, you know? Like, it's not gonna happen. Like, someone's going to have a worse setup than me, someone's gonna have a better setup than me, and that's fine. I'm just using what I have, and that's fine. And if you don't like the quality of, like, sound or video that I have, then, you don't have to watch my videos. You don't have to watch this other person's videos if you don't like how their audio is or how their video, like, I don't know, quality is. So I just, I like, you don't need to have it be like, if you want to watch TV level stuff, go watch TV stuff. Or if you want to watch something that's movie level quality, go watch a fucking movie. And I mean, not even movies and TV shows are always going to be this like high level thing. Like, you got your indie developers, your indie movie makers, your indie, like, even with games and stuff, there's, people aren't always gonna have like this amazing setup for making games or movies and stuff. So it's just like, like, what happened to YouTube being YouTube? Like, I feel like people really expect it to be like TV, and it's like, no, it doesn't need to be. Like, YouTube is supposed to be about you and what you have, not like what TV producers have. You know, that was like the whole thing of YouTube, and I feel like this whole corporate mindset came up and completely destroyed YouTube, and we need to get back to it being about you. It's like their thing back in the day was broadcast yourself, not broadcast this TV show. It was broadcast you. That's why it's called YouTube, not corporate tube. It's fucking YouTube. Let us have fun. Let us use what we have. But anyways, I just kind of wanted to rant. So, yeah. Anyways, I guess that'll just be it for this video. So, bye.